It's the Caleb
Show. Speaking of dogs, time to take Caleb for his walkies. Yeah, my only real concern with this dog is that it's so small and has such a light coat. I'm almost worried that like our downstairs is too cold for it. And then going for walks in the winter, gonna have to bundle him up, give him some booties and stuff. Tiny sweaters, oh yeah. But if he's got to be bundled up to go out, then that's one more thing we can put band patches on. We can all wear our battle vests going for a walk. Little feet protectors, yep. If I need feet protectors, this little dog does. Matching sweaters, yeah. My wife always liked the meme of like a really big guy with a tiny little dog too. Dog name, we're leaning towards Conan. House sign, careful, dangerous dog, love it. Folks gotta know the danger is there. So Keizo Chaos Adventure is probably like the best general card here. I think I'm gonna grab Lutri. It's the one that pairs with my Time Walk the best. God, it's so hard for me to pass Sneak Attack. I'm gonna take the Brainstorm. Ooh. I had a sandwich when I was streaming that tournament the other day, and it came with some chips. I think I'm gonna fucking destroy these things right now. That's what I think. I'm gonna grab that. I was gonna grab the Skull Clamp, but maybe I want Eternal Witness, huh? Just go deep on this Time Walk. Maybe even Wheel Jace. Or that other blue-green land. Hell yeah. I'm still a little bit tilted about how that tournament went. I don't know if any of y'all caught that. Basically, I punted around and lost a game 3. Like, all my matches went to 3 games. I played like 7 rounds out. And then one in the middle, there was a arena bug, and I lost a game 3 to that. Like, just didn't even get to play the game. Well, that was kind of fucked. And then I dropped another round. Just like missed colors or something. Not a satisfying tournament. Which tournament? Some arena qualifier thing. There was, day 1 was yesterday morning, and then day 2 finished. It ended up working out because I was, like, way too exhausted to get up early and stream today anyway. But yeah, someone in my chat was like, file for comp. When I had the same thing happen to me, they gave me another qualifier token for the next one. I was like, oh, I guess that's worth filing for him. So I filed, and they're like, here's 4,000 gems. I was like, oh, great. Thank you. Think about the Memory Lapse, the Pest Infest. Memory Lapse is basically another Time Walk, huh? Let's jam it. Beautiful Euro deck. You can push back on that if I want. Yeah, just get locked into some fucking email chain purgatory. No, it's fine. The qualifiers are like kind of fun to stream anyway, so whatever. Oh man, I almost grabbed that Emrakul too. Oh well. Hey JRC, and don't forget to go switch your laundry in half an hour. Some nice late dualies coming back. Don't remind you now? Huh, well, I don't need to. I already did. Can I say you're getting awfully demanding, JRC? Why no boots? Oh, you were thinking about Nadu? I guess. We already have this Uro. Ooh, a Gleemox. Hopefully we get that Nantuku back for Eternal Witness Shenanigans. Kind of a wild pack, huh? Fastball and Mana Drain. Both very first pickable. These chips are the greasiest dish. You're not wrong there. I've almost defeated the bag, though. That's a Gleemox? That's a fucking Gleemox. We had a Gleemox, we had a Time Walk. How do we lose, right? I don't think we can. Looking at Tireless Tracker, Titanium. Thinking about Exploration City Traders. I think I want the Tracker. Yeah, let's track it up. One cool thing about Echo is it's another way to like shovel Time Walks back into your deck for later recycling and repurposing. You don't believe I'm gonna eat that bag for a second? All the chips, maybe? Yeah. You got me pegged. What is that, Mox? It taps for 1 mana of any color. Your brain has its own alarm system. Mine does too. It usually wakes me up an entire hour early on tournament days. Very helpful. So Mockingbird on the Eternal Witness is kind of sweet. Just another clone. I don't grab that QB, though. Nice to win a game of Magic every once in a while, and QB's pretty good for that. Gleemox was a promo made to advertise a now-defunct website. Yeah. I mean, that website was only around for like a year or two, too. Wasn't that something that Randy Bueller was involved with? We'll grab that Tameo. How am I enjoying No Hold Bards versus regular Vintage Cube? At least it's like a little different. But it's not my favorite. This deck's looking sick. Some ways of tutoring for Time Walk would be pretty good. Because we're pretty well built around it now. I'm gonna grab, what am I gonna grab? So the nice thing about Delighted Halfling is it makes Tameo, Questing Beast, Karn, and Neuro all uncounterable, which is nice. A little bit of acceleration too. The next thing about Vista is it's a shuffle for Brainstorm and puts a card in the graveyard to rebuy the Euro. And, you know, it's landfall for the Tracker, of course. Yeah, I like them both. I'm going to grab the Vista. No Holds Barred. Feels like it should include the Broken Silver Border cards. Right? Yeah. I'm with you. Or Conspiracies or something. Something besides just the most miserable cards that they cut from the regular cube because people don't like playing against them. A puppy. Very exciting stuff. Platypus eggs. Well, I guess we're hex drinking here. Could have taken Zurin Orb with the idea that Titanium might wheel. Hex Drinker closes out games too. Your wife and you have 6? That is a lot of doggos. What do you mean it already has comment? Jeez, yeah. There's no way having 6 dogs is easier than having 1 dog. There's just absolutely no way. They clean up after each other. Wow. Maybe I should have been fastball hunting this whole time. Saw a lot of fastball stuff go by. With 2 that can play with each other. Yeah. Keep each other entertained a little bit. One of my old roommates lost an old dog, and she was just devastated about it. And the way that she coped was she started fostering, and at times there would be just 7 dogs that were not particularly well trained, just tearing around the house and howling and stuff. And they would all leave for work, so it was just me home alone trying to do things. That sucked. I moved out of there so fast. I was like, nope. This is the worst. Little force will action. He's hard to hear that Dragon Lord. Can I get away with this Misty? I wonder if I should fast spawn Gush. I haven't done that in a million billion years. Kind of behind on cards. That's why I was questioning whether I could afford the Misty. Maybe I'm just supposed to grab birds or something. Hell yeah, Dragon Lord. Those are some very real considerations. Sounds like she had a nice quality of life. Was this Force of Will art? This Force of Will art is exceptional in my opinion. Done by the same artist that did Mirari's Wake, I believe. And the second Shivan Dragon art. Yeah, Mystical Tutor for Time Walk would be pretty juicy. I think I'm gonna grab Spiral. Yeah, Donato Giancola. One of the best artists the game has. You prefer the OG art? Cool. That is, you're right. So we still need like 7 cards. I mean, we can play some of these. I don't love Tidebinder, but could be a thing. If I have 6 mana, I could use Tidebinder to Stifle Arrow's escape trigger. Could be cute. If I had to choose someone to do a new Force of Will art, who would I choose? I'd give it to Phil Foglio. Force of Phil, yeah. Well, here's a clone for Eternal Witness at least. How many Twister effects before we jam the fast bond? I'm pretty close. We have this Tireless Tracker too. Just grab an Elvish Mystic. Paradoxical Outcome, 4 mana repeal for Eternal Witness. I mean, resetting Tamio is kind of sick too. At a certain point, you just have the mana. And Birds came back. Okay. I guess I'll play the fast bond. When was the last time Floglio made Magic art? I don't think that long ago. I feel like he had a Kickstarter fairly recently. Apparently Gavin's a big fan. Always trying to get his art into stuff. Wizards has a binder of art from various projects that they've paid for. And there's some Phil Foglio bangers in there. I think he's always trying to find some use for him. Yeah, that's Secret Lair. Are Phil and Kaya married? They are, yeah. And they do Girl Genius together, I think. Humility is one of your favorites. It's pretty good. Recycled, too, huh? I wonder what an Amy Weber Force of Will would look like. I'm gonna be honest, I've seen better openers. Oh shit, what up? Hey, okay, Cups, thanks to 83 months there. Star needs a goddamn guy's cradle, huh? Yeah, you got it. I always set that stop for Emperor Bones and forget to remove it. It trips me up. Thought about just slamming Eternal Witness, rebuying Walk. I may even Force a Will, huh? This seems like a path to potential victory. Hate that for me. I think that just fucking wins, Ain't as conceding. Your third spell was most mighty. When does Pre-Modern go live? On Moto? It's live right now. I've streamed it a few times. Probably gonna stream it again this next week. Maybe tomorrow even. Is this year in special? It's the friendly league here. Looks like the league's up for 2 more days. They were planning on having it go for a while though. They were planning on doing like actual challenges and stuff in January maybe. Yeah, it's got like 300 some people in the league, which is pretty sweet. Haven't had issues finding opponents. The view count is fine with Pre-Modern. Yeah. I'd say it's even like slightly better than when I'm streaming like Popper and stuff. Probably close to what I get with Arena Standard. I'm like 600 people or something. Acer Dimly, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 67 months. What do I like about Pre-Modern? It's a different sort of gameplay, right? Like, if you haven't played a Magic format that like just didn't have Planeswalkers, you have to. It's different, you know. It's like you have to sequence your spells differently. There's different things deciding the games of Magic. One of the cool things about Magic is that there's like a lot of different play experiences, a lot of different ways to go about it. It's kind of like a bunch of games jammed into one. And I enjoyed Magic before Planeswalkers were printed. It's nice to be able to go back and jam that sometimes. I was gonna Karn, but I guess we're holding up Tidebinder now. Yeah, I'll trade. Well, shall we? This was not great. Kind of want to rewind and go back to when I had a Karn and I hadn't gifted my opponent 7 cards. The QB is worthless when the opponent has a Crocus. It's 4 mana Rishon Import. What kind of dog? The littlest Chihuahua you could ever imagine. Very chill, very friendly. Clearly has been handled a lot. Yeah, you got it. Easy to show on stream? Not really. I'm picking it up tomorrow. But maybe that's what you meant. Eventually he'll be a stream star. Will he? I didn't know he was going to be hogging my glory, my precious glory. I have to rethink this. Should probably put the Lurus to hand last turn. Maybe get a time stretch out of time walk. I don't think I can beat this Archon. I was already having a rough time with the rest of their board. On average, the lane count was indeed perfect, yeah. I'm going to keep this hand and bin the Force of Will. Gotta bin something. Might as well bin the 2-for-1 when I'm mulling on the play. It's a little tempting to need the fast bond down here. Well, I guess it lets me spiral if I hit a land next turn. Which could be sick. I was originally planning on getting a Surveil land. Got me. Turn 3 Twister on the play would have been a lot more exciting. Shove away more of my opponent's things. Yeah. God. Y'all see why I like detest comes into play tap land some? There's a world of difference. Be a little bit better with the fast bond, huh? Did I kill them on their last... what band are you talking about? Fuzznuts, Dustbolt, or Blackbraid? Hell yeah, no name. It's a tiny little Chihuahua dog. I did not catch... I've never seen Blackbraid live. I only started getting into them this year, actually. But I think Blackbraid 3 was still... like my metal album of the year. Really dug it. And then I've only given 1 and 2 a few spins at this point. There's a metal festival I'm going to next year that they headlined last year, and that's kind of how I ran into them. Fire in the Mountain. It's held at the Blackfeet Indian, one of the Blackfeet Indian reservations in Montana, like on tribal lands. Seems real fucking sick. You go to Cascadian Midsummer every year? Nice. Yeah, I found out about the fest, because 16 Horsepower is headlining this year, and that is not a band I ever thought I was going to get to see live. But yeah, the venue looks gorgeous. The vibes seem right. I'm really excited about it. Sack of land before Titanium came into play to get an extra 5-3. You don't actually get an extra 5-3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the drive is pretty extreme. I'm not sure if I'm going to, like, fly out and rent a car or do a 20-hour road trip and then just, like, take a bunch of stops along the way. I've got, like, some family along the way that'd be cool to visit, and some, and there's some real gorgeous parks in the Dakotas and such along the way that are appealing to me. Hiking and all that shit. A land battle on our hands. Yeah, we are getting fucking destroyed in this land battle. The issue here, one of the many issues here, is that Bristly Bill is kind of insane with Nissa. Oh. They have 4 mana available. Normally I would go all in and sack that last land. Kind of like playing the Uro. And then we can spit out another 3/5/3s. Trading the Hex Drinker, huh? What could their hand look like if they don't want to trade a forest here, but they want to trade the Hex Drinker that's almost loaded? Terrifying. Maybe a Titania should have served. Yeah, I think so. Channel. I guess I'm playing an Emrakul. Am I gonna super regret not having memory lamps up? Yeah, no channel required. I'm really bad at getting band recommendations midstream, Fuzznuts. It's just like too much to juggle. If you message me on Blue Sky or tag me in like the stream Discord, better chance of me actually checking out band recommendations. Emrakul's bad for us. Emrakul is atrocious for us. Well, it's an exciting opening. Well, we got a little acceleration battle here. Could put Luris to hand and force a will up. Yeah, actually, let's do that. I was planning on slamming Karn on turn 2 and just starting to draw cards. But they're actually in a spot where they can, like, turn to a Nissa or something. I kind of want to prevent that. Yeah, fetch it up. Sure. Well, now that I'm here, do I still go back to Carning, or do I level up my Hexy? That's an interesting question, too. Gosh, Memory Lapse. That's an exciting pair of cards right there. Gush and Fast Bonder. Quite good. Is Lutri copying Gush good? Kinda. I guess it would just be an Otter Muldrifter. Do I have a name for the new pupper? Well, as a online personality, I thought it made sense to offer the pupper's name up for branding. So maybe it'll be named like Smirnoff Ice or something. Think I'll probably win this one. Guess I'll play the land. Yeah, I thought about keeping the titanium. Oh, man. Karn's on mono heaters here. Don't name my dog Manscape. What about some, BetterHelp.com? What about that VPN service? They like to advertise a lot. Miss Lethal? Oh, yeah? Yep, Fire on the Mountain is an alcohol-free event. The purpose of the event is to, like, raise funds and awareness for suicide on native reservations. In that light, the Blackfeet tribe were like, yeah, you can have this fest here. We've got the space. We'd love to have you. We want to like get our kids involved in music and stuff. This is all great, but given the spirit of the festival and what it's for, maybe it should be dry. And apparently last year everybody was super respectful of that wish. A lot of people that went said they had an absolute blast. Even people that like, normally enjoy having a drink or two. I'm certainly someone who enjoys a drink or two. My viewers know that. But the reason I go to music festivals isn't to just get plastered. They're for the tunes. 2 questing beasts? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Congrats on the pupper. Hey, thank you. Yeah, we're pretty stoked about it. Dr. Pupper would be a good sponsored name. That would be pretty good. Oh, that's a shitload of treasure caster. Oh yeah, I was gonna stream some Once Upon a Galaxy tonight. Is that a hard cast to be in Spirit Guide? Amazing. Nice. Kind of changes how I want to approach this turn. Do you think they intended to pitch the Spirit Guide and cast like a Minsc and Boo or something? Awesome. The Clarion Conqueror kind of just stops them from doing anything. It also turns off our Tameo, of course. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to... A little bit worried about just like, you know, getting Emmy'd or something here. But if they don't Emmy, I get to time stretch. Okay. If they kill my Tameo and I can't rebuy Time Walk, Lutri copying Time Spiral still generates more mana. That's kind of funny. Okie dokie. Fastpawn's super rude. Who would just break the rules of Magic like that? I think because we didn't have anything to Tidebinder the turn we held it up, it's probably just Force Will fodder now. Yeah, Tidebinder could answer Wasteland. So could Gush. That was the classic. Strip mine my island, Gush in response, only save it. Interesting that they don't want to Earthbend to waste. One's got a shitload of mana here, like 7 mana. I don't have any shrines. But we'll get there. Folks showing up for this sweet, sweet pupper content. Oh wow, they gave me Gleamox over days. Oh, we're tapping. Enough of that, huh? Oh, that I would have put it on Undermountain. Gojira was one of the best shows that I've seen this year, for sure. A lot of good shows this year, too. Hey, sup, Time Walk, how you doing? Hey, sup, Eternal Witness, how you doing? God, they're just gonna give me the fast bond here, too. That's so sick. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Brewberb, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 56 months. They appreciate you. We're taking some extra turns here. Hope you're having a good time. We'll count them one at a time. Oh, yeah. Up the count! The game's ended, has it? What's ended about the game? I was still having a good time. Oh, man, that's good stuff. You're like, I'm just going to take all of the turns. I know you wanted some of the turns. I hear you. I don't blame you, but I'm gonna take all those. So many more turns I could take, right? Oh, man, I'm out of water. Oh, a good time for me to grab some. I'll be right back. All right, reveal the loot tree. Mulligan the Hand. Favorite Gojira album? Probably The Way of All Flesh. But I think that's my second favorite. What were we just listening to? Lee Mox in an opener? Hot diggity. Did someone remember to grab their laundry like 30 minutes ago? I'm sure mathematically someone out there remembered. Like, if you think about how many people are in the world, every 30 minutes, someone's got to be... If there's, like, however many babies popping into the world every second or whatever, there's got to be some laundry getting remembered somewhere. Oh, shit, my laundry. I'll be right back, folks. I'm sorry. No, not really. What's the laundry to baby ratio? I don't know. Come on. Yeah. Ooh. That's just gotta feel fucking terrible, huh? I'm getting stifled, and then they also get a 3-2 out of it. If you Tidebinder, Spring Heart, and then Mortar Fit, do you get the triggers? I'm pretty sure. I think you get the printed card when you clone it. Yeah, okay. Thought about just like holding up Hardcast Force of Will this turn, but I think I like doing this. And then we can sacrifice the Hedge Maze to the Safekeeper and get a Surveil, which appeals to me. I don't think attacking's fine because of the Exalted trigger. I wouldn't trade a 3-2 for 2 1-1s, but that's not what we're offering. Does Badger Mold do anything messed up in Cube? It's good with Guy's Cradle. It's good with Strip Mine. It's kind of all it needs, right? I feel like nothing Badger Mold does is ever, like, truly messed up. It's just kind of good. Alright, what do you got? Now we just get to name Time Walk. And hit. Oh, fuck. So close. I don't think we attack now because we got a Walker here to protect. Fine, just passing. I don't know if Tammy is supposed to downtick on Hextrigger or Brainstorm next turn or just uptick naming Time Walk again. One of the things about upticking is you could bin Uro. There's an Uro in here. That'd be real juicy. Hell yeah. Oh, there's Uro. I'm gonna uptick on Time Walk anyway. Oh, I can fucking cast it because the Badger Mole, huh? Just play the Eternal Witness, rebuy Titania, I think. Or more Hedge Maze. Well, now we've saved the Eternal Witness for a potential Time Walk hit. It's not nothing. I think I'd rather get it down there, though, that turn. Just tap the Noble for it. Forgot I had a Badger Mole for a sec. Got a fun little tune. Could sack a land there. Really didn't want to. Getting in, getting zesty. Love it. Tiny puppy, the fucking tiniest. Alright, time walk. Well, there's that time warp. I was kind of wondering if there's actually a time warp in there. Hey, Kyfer16, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 45 months. Appreciate you. Yeah, holding up memory lapse makes sense. I think just getting back warp makes sense. Or maybe I should be getting back spiral, actually. I think I should get back spiral. A little bit worried of them killing Tamio and then me not having a answer to just fucking decking here, right? Gotta shuffle my nonsense back in. How much does the puppy weigh? I don't. Very little. Maybe as much as like my hand or something. It's a very small dog. 3-month-old Chihuahua. He's up, time walk. We need to shuffle that witness back in. Do they have a name? Not 100%. We're leaning towards Conan currently. Should be able to 100% hit with this Tamio if I don't play the Spiral and just untap. Let's play the Dam. Team Coco, sort of. More Conan the Barbarian, but you gotta love that Conan too. I think Sonya would be more likely, Eric. Oh shit. Hey, thanks for the $20 donation, Mark. The puppy points. Hell yeah. I'm gonna tear us under that birds. We just gifted them a fresh hand. We can probably use the mana. Yeah, the counterspell in our post spiral here was very rude in my opinion. My Terra Sunder is looking a little silly now. Could just pop Spring Heart, I guess. Hope they weren't planning on using those Lightning Greaves. Welcome back, werewolves. Hope life is treating you well. They changed a few different UI things. Guess I could have activated on tracker before playing my land here. Pretty rough spot to be in. They can't block the questing beast at all. So they just take 4 from questing beast, and then we load up the hex drinker, right? Feel kind of bad leaving extra turns on the table, but win's a win, huh? Yeah. Sweet. So not quite a trophy. We did get nastied out in that first round, but quite the deck, huh? Quite a beauty of a deck. I don't remember what we lost to. Probably Boros. You can just assume. All right, I'm going to do a draft for Future Me, and then I'm going to switch over to Once Upon a Galaxy. A little bonus here.